Goku nor Vegeta. I'm gonna take you down.
Alright everyone, JB here. We're back with another Dragon Ball Legends video on the channel today. Now, a little bit late on this, but we have some type of update that they tried to just slide in here. So it's some sort of an equipment bonus upgrade. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick when this how this works for those that doesn't even, because it's literally right here where they slid it in. Couldn't really notice it until you actually upgrade the equipment, but it looks like they're only having it for about a week. It ends on the 16th.
All right, I think.
Okay, so the way this works, so it's pretty much most of the equipment in the game, or all of them. It applies to when you're awakening equipment. Let's say, for example, like one of these equipment. So let's just get some materials real quick. But when you're awakening equipment, so let's go ahead and do this. All right. So when you're awakening equipment, it applies a bonus, pretty much. It goes for all the slots. As you see right there, it says eligible. Now it applies that, and then also when you are upgrading them, so let's go and upgrade like a random equipment that we just did. See, it applies a bonus right there, 0.40. And then what this actually does for you guys, it actually makes it pretty easier to get equipment to Z. Now, will it stay in effect after the event period is over with? I don't know. Doesn't really say it so far. But say for example, if you want to re-upgrade the equipment, right? So this one goes to, I think 13%. Yeah. So this one goes to 13%. Now say for example, you just want to re-upgrade it. So only thing, it does not work on secure upgrade. So you see, just that fast, we have it at S, and I'm guessing the bonus, it adds it on there, and then yeah, I don't think it actually applies as 13.60. It just applies a bonus to what you were originally going to get. That's what I'm thinking, right? Now this actually isn't bad. Might be better than the equip that I already have, but it applies for re-upgrading, and then it also applies for just like regular upgrading an equipment and equipment awakening. Only thing that it doesn't apply to, say for example, like abilities like this, inflicted damage, doesn't apply to that. So you won't be getting a bonus if you was to get this this last slot upgraded, but it does apply to like the other effects in the game, like the health, strike attack, last attack, defense, all that type of stuff. But as far as I know, that it's pretty easy to get equipment to Z or Z plus as long as you have erasers. Now the raid does end tomorrow night on Sundays, so the shop is open until reset, but you want to make sure you get as many many medals you can get from it, so you can get as much slot removers from the shop. There's plenty of other shops with slot removers as well, so it's not that hard. Literally, it's really easy. You need to awaken this one as well. Same thing with this one. It doesn't apply to inflicted damage as far as I know. Haven't had time to really just experiment with it all that much, but I do know it is definitely easier. So hopefully they let it stay, like the effects stay on the equipment. Because if they do take it away, then it doesn't really make any sense, right? It doesn't make any sense for them to take it away after adding this for a week. So yeah, I have about a week until the I think the 16th, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check this out real quick. Yeah, so y'all have until the 16th. So about a week, about 8 days. So it's really not that hard. Plenty of slot removers to go around in the game. PLAYZ shop, the raid shop. You can also use PvP medals. There's also, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you want to use your weekend medals, you can do that. You can also use the Ultra Space Time Rush medals. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you're new, this is the festival right here. And then the PvP shop is right here where you can collect some slot removers over here. And then we also have the weekend shop where you get medals on the weekend. You can use the gold ones and the blue ones. I suggest not using the blue ones, save them for this. You can use the gold ones if you want to though. It's totally up to you. I'm looking at right here. A lot of people don't, it's kind of underrated, right? I've used most of mine already, but you can use your gold medals if you want to. I don't suggest it unless you're actually gonna like grind out some equipment. But I do suggest just using it for like Z-Pods and Zenkais. That's basically what all this is. So I do suggest using it for that. And there's a few other things in the shop, but we're not really gonna go over it. Everything else, this is probably the first W for the game since the festival started. So hopefully they either extend it or they have it where if you were waking certain equipment before the
I think
event
it's time to finish
ended,
this fight.
they can pretty much just keep the bonus effect on there. Because this equip right here, I got this one to Z plus pretty easy, along with a few other ones. You look over here. Same thing for this Goku one, which isn't really hard by itself to get Z plus, but it made it very easier because of the event period. So you know, not too many ZZ pluses. I got a little bit more S's than Z and Z plus, but definitely gonna be helpful for me to get them to at least a higher ranking, especially this one right here. Try to get the gold slot in the first slot for it, but make sure you guys are pretty much grinding up your equipment over this period of the next week. That being said, really quick video. Everyone have a blessed day. As always, it's your boy JB. I'm out.